Hi, everybody, and welcome to Rowan University's first ever webinar on College Week Live. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. My name is David Nafee. I'm the Assistant Director of Admissions here at Rowan, and basically it's my job to speak with students and their families about Rowan University. I'm also on the committee that reviews the undergraduate application, so if you apply to Rowan, most likely there's a good chance your application may cross my desk at some point. And I'm also in charge of all athletic recruits that come through Rowan University. So I'd be more than happy to field any questions regarding those issues or topics. What I'm going to do right now, or for the next 40 minutes or so, is go through a presentation highlighting all the basic facts about Rowan University. We'll explore all the majors and academic programs that we have to offer here, and I'll also be fielding your questions as well. Generally, if you ask a question that might be answered in one of the upcoming slides, I might not answer you right away. I'll wait till after the presentation, but I'm more than happy to answer some questions throughout the presentation as well. So without further ado, we'll get started. Rowan University has gone through several transitions and name changes over the past several years. We were founded in 1923 as the Glassboro Normal School. And since then, like I said, we've gone through several name changes. Most notably, some of you might recognize or might have heard of Glassboro State College. And then in the early 1990s, a man named Henry Rowan donated $100 million towards our institution. So of course we changed our name to Rowan College of New Jersey. And then in the late 1990s, with the addition of some graduate level and doctoral programs, we became university status. And Rowan University is where we sit today. Our location, we are located in Glassboro, New Jersey. It's in the southern tip of New Jersey. We're about 20 minutes from the Delaware border. We're really a prime location for students. The town of Glassboro itself is just a nice, small, quiet, historic town. The campus itself is beautiful. It's 200 acres. You can pretty much roll out of bed and walk to any building on campus. You never have to jump in your car and drive to class or take a bus to class. It's pretty enclosed, the campus itself. What I like most about our location is what's going on around our campus. We're about 20 minutes outside of Philadelphia. We're about 45 minutes from the New Jersey shore points, and we're exactly halfway between New York City and Washington, D.C. So as far as experiences go, job opportunities, internship opportunities, there's really a lot going on right around our campus for you. There's huge perks that come about from sitting in a location that's within driving distance to 4 major metropolitan cities, which can only be good for you. In addition to our main campus, which is located in Glassboro, we offer several additional campuses. We have Rowan at Camden, which is one of our satellite campuses in Camden, New Jersey, for students to partake who live in that area. That is strictly a commuter college at this point, but if you'd like to attend that school, you certainly can. We also have the Rowan School of Osteopathic Medicine. This is a DO program located in Stratford, New Jersey, about 20 minutes away from main campus. And Cooper Medical School of Rowan University is in conjunction with Cooper University Hospital, and that is located in Camden, New Jersey as well. So we have a couple neat things going on at Rowan this year. Number one, we froze undergraduate tuition and fees for the 2013-2014 academic year. So they did not go up $1, which really is a benefit for you. And this is something that we're looking to do for as many years, the coming years, as we can. It's really a precedent of ours to keep tuition low for our students to be able to come here and afford it. This year we were designated the second comprehensive public research university in New Jersey. This is great for our students, especially those who want to go into the research area. What this means is that we're going to get more money to build facilities and to better our research opportunities. If you're into one of the sciences and you want to do some research in your program, you can now get paid research assistantships to do so. And what this also does is it attracts faculty from around the world who want to teach students but also want to go somewhere that they can continue to do their research, and they can now do that here. U.S. News and World Report ranked Rowan third among top public regional universities in the North. Um, we just opened up a Marriott Courtyard Hotel and Conference Center this fall. That's right on our campus, so if you end up coming here and your mom and dad want to stay a little bit closer to you when they come and visit, they certainly can. The state of New Jersey just gave us a $117 million fund in order for us to expand our colleges of business and engineering. We actually just broke ground on our new engineering building a couple of weeks ago, so that should be available for you in a couple of years. This is just going to allow us to expand those programs and allow more people into them. We just developed the School of Biomedical Sciences, which is being implemented for this fall, and we are now offering PhD programs in cell and molecular biology. Right now, Rowan is considered a mid-sized university. Our total enrollment is just over 12,000 students. Undergraduate students were just under 11,000. Our freshman class last year was 1,800 students. This year, it's going to go up just a hair. It won't be quite 1,800. It'll be a little bit more than that, but somewhere in that ballpark. And we are very transfer friendly. Each year we bring in almost 2,000 transfer students. So if you're looking to go elsewhere and maybe transfer in, you can certainly do that. Below on this slide, you will find the averages of our incoming class that started this semester, so the freshmen that are here now. The average entering GPA on a 4.0 scale is a 3.6. The average SAT, we just looked at the 1600 scale, so we're just looking at the math and critical reading portion, was a 1215. The SAT mid-range was at between a 1070 and a 1410. And the average ACT composite score was a 26. Now, if you meet these averages, if you have a 3.6, 1215, that's great for you. Apply. You probably should have no problem getting into our institution. If you're not quite at a 3.6 or a 1215, I always like to tell students that these are just averages. They are not the requirements to get into the school. The requirements vary each year, and it depends on the strength of the applicant. So if everybody applying has a high SAT, or if everybody applying has a high GPA, the requirements might fluctuate a little bit. But generally, from year to year, if you have a B average or anywhere around a 3.0 GPA, and your SAT is above 1,000 or in that range, it usually gives you a pretty good shot at getting into most programs. The only program that's a little bit different is engineering, our College of Engineering. They usually want you to be somewhere around a 1,200 SAT, 3.5 GPA to get in. Being a mid-sized school is really good for you. You're going to get all the resources of a larger college. There are many programs and opportunities that we have at Rowan that some smaller schools just can't offer. But you also get all the benefits of a smaller school. I hear a lot of students saying it's nice to be able to walk around campus and see familiar faces every day, but also be able to walk around campus and meet new people. It's a good mixture. Our student to faculty ratio is only 16:1. Our average class size is only 21 students. In fact, we don't have a lecture hall on campus, so you'll never be in a huge classroom with 200, 300 students. They make sure to keep it very personalized. You get to know your professors. Many of them post their home phone numbers on the syllabus. They work very, very well with you. They have open office hours. So the professors are available to you, and they will know who you are. We do not have teaching assistants, so this means that the professor that you sign up to take a course with will be the one teaching that course. 89% of our full-time faculty also hold terminal degrees. This means that they hold the highest degree that they can in their area of study. All right, admission criteria. This is what you need for as far as applying. We are Common App exclusive, so we only take the Common application. That makes it easier for you to apply as a freshman. If you're applying as a transfer student, you must use Rowan's internal application, which can be found on Rowan's admissions website. So if you're applying as a freshman, you want to submit your Common application along with your high school transcripts. On your high school transcript, we are looking for a minimum of 16 college prep units, 4 units of an English, 2 units of a lab science, 3 units of a college prep math, 2 units of a social science, and 5 additional units. It's very rare that I ever find anybody that does not have these 16 college prep units, but it might always be good to meet with your guidance counselor just to make sure that you're on track for these units. So in addition to your application and your high school transcript, we are looking for your SAT or ACT scores. We do not have a preference. We will take either the SAT or ACT, so whatever you would like to send us, we'll take. We do super score, so if you take the SAT several times, we'll take the highest math and critical reading score for you. We have to include an essay, and the topics are actually listed on the common application, and we want a minimum of 1, maximum of 5 letters of recommendation from you. Once your application is complete, that's when it gets sent to a counselor for review. For transfer students, so if you're looking to go to a community college or you're at another school now and you want to transfer into Rowan, you can certainly do that. You're considered a transfer student once you have 12 credits completed at the college level at the time of application. At that point, we would still need to base the decision off of high school transcripts and SAT or ACT scores. Once you have 24 credits completed at another institution, we would only look at the transcript from that institution. We would no longer look at the SAT scores or high school transcripts for admission. If you're going to one of the New Jersey State community colleges, there's a great resource for you to use. It's njtransfer.org. You can go to this website, type in the classes that you're taking at the community college level, and it'll let you know if those are the right classes to be taking to transfer into one of the state schools in New Jersey. As a state school, we do work very well with all the New Jersey community colleges, and we try very hard to make sure that all your classes will transfer over. We currently have 89 academic programs across 12 academic colleges. I'm going to briefly highlight a few majors. I won't go through all 89 academic programs, as it might take longer than the time that we have allotted. But at the end, if you have any questions about a certain major that I didn't talk about, just make sure to ask me, and I'll be more than happy to speak on behalf of any program that we have to offer. The Rowan College of Business is one of our more popular colleges on campus. It's fully accredited by both AACSB and ABET, and we're one of only a handful of business schools in the country to have both accreditations, so it just speaks volumes for the program. Accounting, finance, marketing seem to be the big three majors as far as the number of students applying for those programs. We have an entrepreneurship program that's received some national recognition. We have a building on campus called the Innovation Center, and basically what we do here is lease space to local business leaders or past Rowan graduates who want to start their own company. We give them space to start their business, and they attach themselves to our entrepreneurship students. So you're literally helping grow a company from the ground up during your undergraduate years, which is great experience for you when you go and graduate and try to start your own company. You know exactly what to do to make that startup business work. Our finance program, we have a trading room on campus. Students actually sit in this room. It has a ticker screen. They trade stocks. They build portfolios from companies. A lot of companies in the area will actually invest real dollars with our students, and they'll work with them in building portfolios and like I said, trading stocks. It's a great experience and looks great on our students' resume. And actually the photo that's on the slide right now is a photo of the trading room. Some neat things, we had a student who graduated from our business program several years ago. He was just on that show Shark Tank. He developed a company called Remix Shoes. It's a shoe made out of recycled material, and he struck a deal with one of the sharks, Damon John. Damon was actually on our campus last year for a Rowan Shark Tank, where our business students got to pitch some ideas in front of them, which is a pretty neat experience. The College of Communication and Creative Arts. This houses all of our art programs. We have our art, fine art, and studio art programs, as well as graphic design. Just be aware for these programs you would have to come on campus and submit a portfolio in front of the art department in addition to applying to the school. These programs are all very, very good and very well known throughout the region. In addition, in this college, it houses all of our communication programs. We're known to be one of the best public relations schools in the country. We are fully nationally certified. We have a chapter, a PRSSA chapter, which is our Student Society of Public Relations. It's won best chapter in the country 9 times. Our radio, television, film program has won 180 national and regional awards over the past few decades. Our college radio station at one point was named Best College Station in the country. And we actually had a student this year. He graduated from Rowan back in 2008, and he won an Emmy Award for his work on the show Game of Thrones on HBO. So everybody was pretty excited for him for achieving that. The College of Education, we used to be known as the New Jersey State Teachers College. We pretty much built our whole reputation on our education program. It's phenomenal. We're very well known throughout the region. If you're from this area, I guarantee if you go throughout your high school and speak with some of your teachers, you probably have a few that have graduated from Rowan. What you see on the screen now are all different areas that you can get certified in or major in. One thing that we do have that you don't see up here is special education. We offer special education as an endorsement program. So you would major in, say, elementary education, and you would attach special ed to that, and you would graduate with 2 certifications. I always get questions about that, so I like to bring that up. We do have a Bachelor of Science of Athletic Training in this college, as well as Health and Exercise Science, which is if we want to be a phys ed teacher, and Health Promotion and Fitness Management. That's more along the lines of being a nutritionist, dietitian, personal trainer, or something of that sort. And actually, we are NCAID accredited, so I know people like to know our accreditations for education, and our whole education, College of Education, is NCAID accredited. Our College of Engineering, when Henry Rowan donated the $100 million towards our institution, he had absolutely no affiliation to Glassboro State College. He owned an engineering firm that was started here in New Jersey, and he wanted to see an engineering program started for our students in New Jersey and the surrounding area. We used his money for several things on campus, in addition to starting a College of Engineering. We are currently the fastest growing engineering school in the country. Our overall rank is 33rd in the nation, according to the U.S. News and World Report. We also have ABET accrediting, which is an accrediting body for engineering. They say that our engineering students get just as much, if not more, hands-on experience than most ranked colleges, graduate and PhD level students. So when you come here as an undergraduate student, you're doing the work that most college give to their PhD or graduate level students. So you really hit the ground running. Just some projects you see here on the screen. The one photo is of a robot that solves the Rubik's Cube in 10 seconds. That was developed by 2 of our electrical and computer engineering students. We have a virtual tour simulator room, a robotics team. There's a club for engineering called Engineers Without Borders. They go to different countries every year and help those countries out. The one year I know they helped get running water to go through a village. So just some different opportunities there for our students to take part in. The College of Humanities and Social Sciences houses a plethora of our majors. One program in here is Exploratory Studies. This is our undeclared program. Right now, the national average that I heard is that a student switches their major in college 2 to 3 times before they graduate. So we certainly understand here at Rowan that not everybody knows exactly what they want to do or what they want to major in coming out of college. If you're not sure, there's no reason to force a major upon yourself. You come in Exploratory Studies, you can test out the waters for a year. We give you advising. They bring in deans from different colleges to talk about majors. They bring in companies from outside of Rowan to talk about job opportunities and what major you would go into to get that job. So they do a great job of fully preparing you and giving you knowledge about all of our programs to help you make an informed decision when you decide to select a major. College of Performing Arts houses our music and theater programs. We do have several theaters here on campus. They put on shows throughout the year. There are several theater tracks you can go on. We have an acting directing track, a set design track, and a dance track, so you can gear it towards how you want to learn in the theater program. In addition, we have several options for music. There's general music, which a lot of students will attach to our education program. We have music composition, music jazz studies. In fact, our faculty for the jazz studies program have some world-renowned jazz players in it, so you're learning from the best here, as well as music performance. Like the art program, you will have to audition to get into the music and theater program, so just be aware of that. You would apply to Rowan as a normal applicant, and then those departments will work with you as far as scheduling a time to come on campus and audition in front of them. The College of Science and Mathematics, this houses all of our science programs. We do have a science building on campus that is fairly new, and it has very, very nice chemistry, biology labs. It actually also has a planetarium in it. So if you're into astronomy, there's a lot going on. Even if you're not into astronomy, I guarantee you end up in the planetarium at some point. It's really a neat experience to go in there. In this program, we also have a popular major of psychology. We have general psych. We also have a track of psychology called child behavioral services, and this is if you want to go into school counseling or school psychology, if that's something that you're looking for. Also housed in this college are pre-professional concentrations. Right now we have pre-med, pre-dental, pre-optometry, pre-pharmacy, pre-physical therapy, and pre-vet. These programs are not majors. They are pre-professional concentrations. So if you're looking to come in as a pre-med or a pre-dental student, you would select another major. A lot of students will go into one of the sciences like bioinformatics or biological sciences, and then once you get here, you let your advisor know which track you want to go on to. So if you want to go into pre-med and prepare yourself to go into medical school, you would declare that concentration. The School of Biomedical Sciences is new this year. The one academic program we have in the School of Biomedical Sciences right now is Translational Biomedical Science. This is a good cross between biology, biochemistry, chemistry, and technology, and one day might serve as a good filter for students to go through to major in this to go on to medical school. Like I said, this is in operation beginning this coming fall, so if you're a senior right now, you can apply for this program. As I mentioned earlier, we do have two medical schools. We have the Cooper Medical School of Rowan University, which is an MD-based allopathic medical school. It is a 4-year program located on Cooper's Health Science campus in Camden, New Jersey, and in conjunction with Cooper University Hospital. This opened last year, taking their first class in the fall of 2012, and is now available for our students. In addition, this past July, we actually took over the Stratford Osteopathic Medical School, which is now called the Rowan School of Osteopathic Medicine. This is a DO program, so it's an osteopathic medical school, and this is also currently available for our students. This is really a great opportunity for any student coming through Rowan that wants to pursue pre-med and get a medical degree. Each of these colleges are holding a certain percentage of their freshman class for Rowan students. So our students aren't graduating with pre-med degrees and then being thrown out into the general population of pre-med students looking to get into medical school. We're offering students a chance to have direct access to a medical school right here at Rowan. It's also worth mentioning that we are currently one of only 2 schools in the country to offer an MD-based and a DO-based medical school. I believe right now it's us and Michigan State offering these. So it's really given our health sciences programs a boost. And if you're interested in any area of health science, it really is a great program for you. These are the costs for this year. As I said before, our tuition and fees were frozen this year, so they did not go up $1. The only thing that went up was room and board, and I believe it was a total of 2.1%, which was an increase of about $300 and some dollars. So really, compared to a lot of other colleges and the amount of money that they're charging as an increase per year, we have done a good job at keeping the cost down, which is really a benefit for you. We do offer a plethora of scholarships here. We give out millions of dollars worth of merit money each year to our freshman students. The merit scholarships for our freshman students are based off of your SAT score as well as your GPA. Actually, if you go to our financial aid website, you'll see a matrix there, and you can see where you fall on the SAT range, and then in that range, we'll use your GPA as far as determining what scholarship you get. These scholarships range from $2,000 all the way up to full rides per year. Like I said, the majority of our students coming in do get some sort of merit award. You do not have to apply for merit money. we'll send you a acceptance package with a scholarship in there if you qualify for it. Some additional scholarships are available on our financial aid website if you want to check them out. We also give out a ton of financial aid. I think as of last year, about 85% of our students receive financial aid packages to come to Rowan. So what you would do is you would fill out the FAFSA form, which is the free application for federal student aid. That gets sent to the federal government, the state of New Jersey, to Rowan, and then we're able to send you a packet letting you know what loans and grants that you qualify for. We do offer work study, both institutional and federal work study, so that just means that every student can have a job on campus if you're looking to make some extra money when you come here. And we are Division III, so be aware that we do not give out any athletic scholarships. It's an NCAA regulation that we cannot. Some important deadlines. We have an application deadline of March 1st. We are rolling admission. We do not have early action or early decision, so you have up until March 1st to apply. With that said, it's always beneficial for you to apply early. The earlier you apply, the sooner you'll hear from us, and also gives us some more flexibility to be able to work with you and try to get you into the college. March 15th is the FAFSA deadline to file for financial aid. We do have a placement testing deadline. You have up until May 1st to decide if you want to enroll. If you decide to enroll at Rowan, there will be a $100 enrollment deposit due by May 1st to hold your spot, and same with the housing security deposit. And then if you're looking to apply for the spring semester, we have a November 1st deadline that's approaching. We actually we extended our deadline for transfer students for the spring till November 15th, so you still have a couple of weeks left to apply for the spring semester. As far as housing goes, we have a ton of housing on campus here. It's generally very nice. We currently have 8 residence halls, 6 of which are for freshmen only. So when you come here as a freshman student, you're only living in a resident hall with other freshman students. This is just to make sure that you're living with students who are going through the same transition from high school to college as you are. In addition to the 6 freshman resident halls, we have apartment complexes and townhouse complexes that we offer to our upperclassmen students. These are all very nice. They are 4-bedroom apartments, so everybody gets their own room. They have 2 bathrooms, a little living room and kitchen area. So they're very nice living for our upperclassmen. Each of the rooms are equipped with internet, phone, and cable for our students. And the campus is wireless, so if you have a laptop and you want to connect to the network anywhere on campus, you certainly can do so. And we also have trained resident assistants, security officers, and resident directors throughout the residence halls. As far as security goes, I grew up a couple blocks from this campus. I can tell you I've never had a problem living in this area. I've always enjoyed it. It's generally a very safe neighborhood and area to live in. But our commissioned police officers and security officers on campus do a great job of patrolling, and you should feel pretty comfortable about walking around campus at night, or if you're a parent, you should feel pretty comfortable about sending your students here. As far as athletics go, like I mentioned earlier, we are Division III. We are generally one of the premier Division III schools in the country. Just about every year we seem to have a team going for a national title or an individual player going for a national title. Our field hockey team is always very strong. Our women's soccer team has been nationally ranked over the past couple of years. Softball and baseball both lost in the NCAA regionals, I believe, last year. They were both just a couple of wins away from going to the national title game. Our football team has been to 5 national championship games over the past 2 decades. Our men's soccer team has won 2 national titles and one of the winningest coaches in NCAA history. So we really have a lot going on with our athletic programs. Even if you don't want to play a sport, I guarantee at some point you'll end up at a football game or a basketball game. It really is a pretty good atmosphere as far as students going and having school spirit at Rowan. Rowan Boulevard is a project that we've been working on for about 10 years now, and we're finally reaping the benefits of it. This is a road that connects main campus Rowan to downtown Glassboro. And basically, we took 26 acres of land and we're trying to completely rebuild it to be more of a college town. The majority of Rowan Boulevard is open for use right now, so if you were to come here Next year, probably even more would be open for you to use. On Rowan Boulevard, we have the Rowan Boulevard apartment complex, which is for our upperclassmen. We already have students living there as we speak. The Whitney Center, which is for our honors students. These are very nice living quarters for our students in our honors program. We have the Barnes & Noble bookstore, which is the largest collegiate bookstore in New Jersey. It comes with a Starbucks. They're looking to bring in 60 student-oriented retail shops, coffee houses, restaurants, some of which are already open. A 1.5-acre town square with an outdoor amphitheater for concerts. They're looking to break ground on that shortly. They want to completely revitalize the whole theater district, put in an arts and entertainment district in Glassboro. The Marriott Hotel and Conference Center is actually open for use, and we're currently in the process of building new academic building. They just opened up a parking garage. They're putting senior housing over there. So there's really a lot going on Rowan Boulevard. It's going to be a great spot for students to hang out between classes, grab a bite to eat. And it's also going to be a great opportunity for our students to get off-campus jobs that they can walk to from campus and make some additional money while they're attending school here. Some fast facts. I talked about athletics earlier. If you don't want a varsity sport, we do have a ton of club and intramural options for you. These are for students who want, really like playing and but don't want the time commitment of a varsity sport. Our dining options, we currently have 9 options on campus. We have a main cafeteria. We have the Prof's Place, which has pool tables and ping pong tables and flat screen TVs everywhere. We have a food court that has gaming systems and a bunch of different options for you. The Owl's Nest is more of a sit-down formal restaurant. In addition to the places to eat on campus, we also developed a program called Borough Bucks. This allows you to use your meal card off campus, and many of the businesses in Glassboro will take your Borough Bucks. So if you want to go into town with your friends and go to one of the restaurants, you have a nice meal there. They don't take your cash, they swipe your meal card. Just had a question come in about having a major in Spanish education, and actually, yes, we do have a major in Spanish education. So your major would actually be Spanish, your degree would be in Spanish, and then you get certified for education for that program. So yes, we do have it. Study abroad, we have 200 programs in over 50 countries right now. If you want to go abroad, you can go after you have 30 credits completed, and you have to have at least a 2.5 GPA. So generally that's in your freshman year, or after your freshman year of college, you can go abroad. There's some hot spots. I know a lot of students who go to Australia. Spain is really a good one, Italy. Plenty of opportunities for you. We have programs that are in the summer for 3 weeks or 6 weeks. We have semester-long programs or year-long programs for students. What's good to know about study abroad is that the financial aid and scholarships do travel with you. So whatever institution you're attending overseas, you will get the financial aid and scholarship that you're getting to come to Rowan to travel with you to that institution. You should never have to pay more than what you pay here for a semester to go abroad. Student life, we have a ton of clubs and organizations, over 75 right now. If there's something that we don't have and you want to start, you just have to get a faculty member to sign off on it, and they'd be more than happy to help you start that club or organization. Rowan is not a suitcase college by any means. We are primarily a residential school. There are things always going on campus. Our student activities board do a great job. We have a program called Rowan After Hours. Every Thursday through Saturday night there has to be an event on campus, whether it's a concert, comedian, bull riding, laser tag. There's always something going on. There's no reason to ever sit in your room and call home and say that you're bored. If you go out and search for the opportunity, there's something going on here at Rowan. They've had some big concerts over the past couple of years. I'm not that good with music, but we had Kesha here. They had Ludacris here, LMFAO, David Cook. This past weekend they had a country music concert with bands like Uncle Kracker were just here. Last year we had Bill Cosby come to campus. Craig Robinson, who plays Daryl on the show The Office, was here doing a comedy show. So they do a great job of keeping the students engaged and always having something going on. We realize that college isn't only about the studying, it's also about the experience. We want to make sure that our students get that college experience. We do have Greek life on campus, so if you want to join a fraternity or sorority, you certainly can do so. There's plenty of computer labs available for you if you don't have your own computer. Our fitness center is state of the art. I've been to a lot of colleges. It's one of the best rec centers I've ever seen. Basketball courts, racquetball courts, swimming pool, fitness center. There's plenty for our students to do in there, and it's for our students' use. And our honors program is very good. Some of the perks of the honors program: you'll get an opportunity to live in the Whitney Center, which I spoke about earlier. You get priority registration, so you register before anybody else at the school. There's an honors-only wing in the library, so you'll have access to that. You have paid research assistantships, you get funded study abroad, and most importantly, it really looks great on your resume to be in our honors program. To get into our honors program, you would apply just as a regular applicant, and if you qualify, the honors department will actually contact you and send you an application to apply directly to the honors program if you're interested. All right, I know that is a lot of information to throw at you at once. I'm very happy and thankful that you joined me today. But if you really want information and to check out our college, make sure to come visit us. We offer campus tours throughout the week, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. They leave from the Office of Admissions. We also do a Saturday tour every month, once a month. Every month we do a Saturday tour. And we have 5 open houses throughout the year that you can join us and get some more information. It's always great for students to come on campus and get a feel for the campus for themselves. If you live kind of far away and you can't make it to our campus, you can take a virtual tour by going to rowan.edu/admissions and clicking on the virtual tour link. This tour actually makes you look like you're walking around campus, and we have 360 shots of all of our facilities to kind of give you a better idea about the college. We also just started a Rowan Admissions Twitter page, so if you want to follow us, it's at Rowan Admissions. We have some really great contests going on there, offering out some cool Rowan gear for you, and it's also a great way to keep engaged with our office, and we'll let you know some important information and deadlines that you can take part in. But the best thing for you to do is, visit us online, find out more information about our programs, and then come and visit us at Rowan and check out our campus. So that concludes the presentation part, and right now I'll open it up to some questions. I know we have a few questions waiting in queue, so I'll be able to answer them right now. Okay. One of the questions I'm getting in here is, can freshmen have cars on campus? This is generally a question that I get, and right now the general rule of thumb is that freshmen can't have cars on campus. There are several reasons. One reason is because it's an extra 2,000 parking spaces that we need, but the main reason is they find with retention, students who bring cars on campus during their freshman year are more likely to go home those first couple weekends, and those are crucial weekends for students to stay on campus, meet friends, and get acclimated. If there's a reason, if you have an all-campus job or a medical condition or a need to get home, you can go to our parking services and get granted access to have a car as a freshman. Another question I have is about our athletic teams. How do I get in contact with a coach? Our coaches do recruit, so you want to make sure to be proactive in the process. You can go to our athletics website and fill out an athletic profile that will get sent directly to that coach, and they most likely will contact you through that. But realistically, they get a ton of those, so you want to make sure to call them, email them. Some of the teams like football require you send game film to them. You want to be, like I said, proactive in the process and allow them to get to know you in order to get on the recruitment list. Another question I have here is housing guaranteed. Housing right now is guaranteed freshman and sophomore year. If you're a freshman or a sophomore, you actually have to, you're required to live on campus if you're outside of 40 miles from Rowan. If you're inside of 40 miles, you either have to live on campus or at home with your parents. I've never heard of anybody wanting housing all 4 years, not getting it. So if you want to live here all 4 years, you should have no problem getting housing at Rowan. Is the campus suburban? Yes. It's actually very unique, our layout. The campus itself is in Glassboro. It's a suburban town, but we have a bunch of different areas right around us. Like I said before, if you go 20 minutes to our west, you have Philadelphia. About 10 minutes to our east is all farmland, and 45 minutes to our east is the New Jersey Shore Point. So you really get the city, the farm, and the shore points all within a close driving distance of our campus. Another question I have here, are the dorms co-ed? Yes, the buildings are co-ed, but they're co-ed by hall and floor. So you won't be living, in the same room, obviously, with co-eds, but the building itself will have students of the opposite sex in there. What is there to do around Glassboro? Well, there's a ton to do around Glassboro. Like I mentioned earlier, Philadelphia is close by. They're constantly doing bus trips to Philadelphia. We have a mall close by, movie theater, bowling alleys, sports complexes. If students want to play indoor soccer, we do bus trips to the Poconos. We have an outdoor adventures club that does snowboarding, skiing, bus trips. If you're into theater, you want to go to Broadway, New York, you can certainly do that. And like I said, we have the beach close by as well. So plenty of things to do right around our campus. Is it easy to get a job on campus? Yes, it is. Every September we'll have a job fair. Students will go to the student center, and different campus departments who are hiring student workers will be there, so you can kind of select and apply to those departments that interest you. Like I said earlier, we have both institutional and federal student aid, so that allows every student on campus to work in a department on campus, and just about every department on campus will hire student workers. Is Rowan a suitcase college? I actually answered that a little bit earlier. No, we are not a suitcase college. Right now, over 60% of the students live on campus or in the town of Glassboro, and students do tend to stay on campus. On the weekends, there's generally always something going on. And are the professors easy to access outside of class? Yes, they are very easy to access. They're actually required to have open office hours, so these are hours where they're required to sit in their office with an open door and meet with students. And as I mentioned earlier, you really form relationships with your professors, and a lot of times they'll give you their cell phone number, their home phone number, and make it easy for them to get in contact, or you to get in contact with them if you have a question. Okay. And that seems to wrap it up for the question portion. I want to thank you very much for joining me today. This PowerPoint is actually on our admissions website, so if you want to refer back to anything I said, you can. Just go to rowan.edu/admissions, and you'll find the presentation there. And I hope to see your application at Rowan, or see you on campus one day visiting us. If you have any questions, again, I said my name is David Naphy, Naphy, and you can contact our Office of Admissions at any time, and we'd be more than happy to help you out. So thank you very much for joining me today, and I think we'll end it there. All right, thank you.